with me. Hopefully you can hear him.
I'm here, Scott, no worries.
He's kind of buried around in sorority girls. That's the other weird thing, folks. This place is packed, but it's all, over half of the audience is female. And that's amazing and great, and I love it. And who knew hockey was so popular?
Gotta love people who enjoy the sport of hockey all around.
So we're just a couple of minutes away from the lineup announcements. They have shut the lights off. The crowd went nuts.
Tonight is actually a special night. We got to remind the folks watching that tonight is, I believe it's senior night. And so all the seniors that are on the team come out with their families, and they're honored and awarded for everything that they've given Colorado State hockey for the last 4 years. So that's something special that we get to do at the end, or the last home game of every single year. It's also Greek night tonight. I think that is probably one of the reasons why there are so many females here, because tonight people of fraternities and sororities get points for showing up to this game, and it's going to be exciting. You can already hear the crowd around me. This is absolutely amazing. It is beyond loud.
I don't remember the last time it was this crowded. I
really don't either. And tonight also, another thing to be special tonight is that they got the CSU chant going already, and they're also wearing their state pride jerseys tonight, which is a huge hit, and they will be auctioning them off at a later date.
What's
Senior night, and we have 6 Rams playing their last home game for Colorado State. At this time, we would like to recognize them and their families.
It's going to be a little hard to see. They've got the players down here and moms across the ice.
Joining Jordan tonight is his mom, Karen Kaufman, and dad, Paul. Jordan's major is natural resources, recreation, and tourism. His untapped imagination, working in the mountains. His favorite Colorado State memory, being CU in Boulder. Number 23, Jordan Kaufman. Next up for the Rams, number 2, Blake Davies. Joining Blake tonight is his mom, Michelle, and his dad, Scott. Along with his sister, Ella Davies, and his girlfriend, Amy Morton. Blake's major is corporate investment finance.
Not sure how well we can hear Mark.
Might have forgotten to turn the mic on just a little bit.
Number 2, Blake Davies. Next up, please welcome Ram number 16, Jared Southwell. Jared is joined tonight by his mom Alice and dad John, along with his sister Julia and brother David. Jared's major is health and exercise science. Plans him for graduation are serving in the Air Force. His favorite Colorado State memory, winning the first national tournament game versus Liberty University. Number 16, Jared Southwell. Next up, please welcome number 8, Alec Orr. Alec is joined tonight by his mom, Kathleen, and father, Tim, and brother, Timon. Alec's major is business with concentration in marketing and advertising. Plans after graduation, hopefully get hired somewhere. His favorite Colorado State hockey memory, scoring the game-winning goal in the shootout to beat CU earlier this year. Number 8, Alec Orr. The next Rams senior, please welcome number 25, Austin Hansen. Austin is accompanied tonight by his mom, Carrie, and dad, Matt. His grandmother, Maggie, and sisters, Rachel and Jessica. Brothers, Cole and Ryan. Austin's major is construction management with a minor in business. Plans after graduation includes working for a construction company in Denver. His favorite Colorado State memory, the first national tournament win in CSU history versus Liberty. Number 29, captain, Austin Hansen. And our last graduating senior, please welcome the goaltender, number 1, Dax Dietrich. Dax is joined tonight by his mom, Tiffany Greenrock, and stepfather, Dale Greenrock, along with his father, Lance Dietrich, his aunt and uncle, Don and Edith Jennings, aunt and uncle, Dave and Patty Cook, and girlfriend, Caitlin. Dax major is Human Development and Family Studies. His plans after graduation to play professional hockey. His favorite Colorado State memory, the first national tournament appearance in Colorado State history. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, as we say goodbye tonight to our graduating seniors from Colorado State Hockey.
Well, folks, we're going to take a quick break while they get situated, and we will be back for the announcements lineup.
Colorado Buffaloes and your Colorado State Rams. Introducing tonight's starting lineup for the Buffaloes. At left defense, number 24, Matt Adams. At right defense, number 73, Pippin Weisbeck. At left wing, number 11, Reed Gregory. At center, number 7, George Gruber, the 7th. At right wing, number 18, Luke O'Brien. In goal, number 31, Colin Champagne. Colorado is coached by Eric Ballard. And now, for the OtterBox starting lineup for your Knights of the Green and Gold, the Colorado State Rams. At left defense, a sophomore from Colorado Springs, number 3, Riley DeFazio. At right defense, a freshman from Littleton, number 25, Tyler Hisman.
No.
At right wing, number 8, Alec Orr. At center, a senior from Pasadena, California, number 26, Corey Taylor. At right wing, a sophomore from San Jose, California, number 16, Jared Southwell. And starting in goal, a senior from Butte, Montana, number 1, Dax Diedrich. Head coach for the Colorado State Rams is Jeff DeGree. The general manager is Joe Chirac. Tonight's officials are linesmen Seth Bouquet and Cameron Mullen. The referees Scott Tuttle and Mike Treziak. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please stand and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Please welcome tonight, Chloe Patrick.
Well, Scott, I don't know about you, but I got goosebumps when the whole crowd started coming in and singing along with the flute. That was awesome.
That was very, very cool.
I have not witnessed that yet in Colorado State hockey, and that was fun to watch.
Well, folks, if you're just tuning in, welcome to Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the CSU Rams versus the CU Buffalo. We are here at Epic, and Epic is packed. Look at this. This is crazy. I have not seen this in a couple of years.
We may be at standing room only now.
We already are.
And that is unreal. I've never seen it. Even last year, which I thought was a lot of fun. Last year's Greek night, senior night, it hasn't even matched up to this.
And I keep having to shoo people away from our footing right in front of us because they're like, oh, there's 4 seats. No, there isn't. No, there isn't. Well, the Zebras are calling them all to the center circle. I feel like I'm yelling.
I honestly do too, yeah.
Let's see if we can adjust that because we shouldn't have to yell here. And that might be a little bit better. Because that's part of what this gear is supposed to be about. All right, we are now underway.
Champagne's going to come out of his crease and grab the puck for CU. And folks, I'm going to apologize ahead of time. I actually don't have CU's lineup. I know some of the players from the past, but for most of the night, it's just going to be CU. However, Colorado State does take over the puck in their own zone. That's, I believe that was Corey Taylor with the puck. He sends it around the boards, gets it out to Jared Southwell, number 16. And O'Brien just decides to dump it right back in. Dietrich's there to play it. Well, it's been an exciting start of the night here. Absolutely packed house, as Scott has said, as the Rams are going to ice the puck real quick. And the icing's actually waved off as Alec Orm gets the puck first, but Champagne is there to make the save. Puts the glove down. And you're absolutely right. I felt like I was shouting at first. It was so loud in here.
I think it's a little bit better here. And if it is all distorted, folks, I apologize, because it's kind of hard to hear ourselves. Tonight is a great example of why professional broadcast teams put their audio guy in a truck outside.
Shot score right off the bat. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Scott.
No.
Right off the face-off, we have a shot, and I wasn't sure who it came from.
And they're celebrating in the corner where I can't see.
Looking like that's Austin Ansay with the goal, the captain for your Colorado State Rams, and they take an early lead, not even a minute into the game, with an absolute beautiful shot. It was a clean win off the face-off, and just like that, got the puck right out to Ansay. Ansay was a perfect one-timer. Finds the back of the net past Champagne. CU does win this face-off right here. And actually, CU and CSU played each other. Big hit, open ice right there by number 11, Aquilina. And let me tell you real quick, the Rams were obliterated last night, 6-1, at a standing room only crowd at CU. So we'll see if the home crowd plays a huge role in helping CSU get off to the early lead. Shot by Kyle Riley goes wide. Good blocker save there. CSU! CSU! And folks, if you can't hear the CSU chant right now, turn up your speakers because this is unreal. I love it. This is exciting.
They're now sitting in the stairwells. It's so packed in here.
Casaria takes a shot on net, misses.
Unless you're the fire marshal, in which case there's hardly anybody here.
I was going to say, if you're the fire marshal. Puck comes out to center ice now, dumped back in. Dietrich looking like he was going to come out, but does not decide to. Stays in his crease. Puck finds its way out to the far circle. And the Buffalo come away with it. Shot on Dietrich, and a good save there. Shot comes from the blue point and deflects off a CSU defender. And a big hit there as well. Already getting chippy out here.
Well, these two teams, they always do.
Oh, yeah. And we always like to say this, actually, CU-CSU is a rare game where we usually have police presence show up.
I was just thinking the same thing. This is like the largest crowd I've seen without one or two officers just kind of hanging out.
And they're still seeping through. I mean, the line doesn't end. They keep coming through the doors.
I know.
And CSU is off to a fast start tonight, which is exciting. Normally, we've always talked about this. They're notorious for getting off to a little bit of a slower start, but man, they are coming out flying and shooting the puck. Puck comes to the blue line. Dora there takes a shot on net, finds the right post, actually, and deflects wide. And we have a stoppage of play. I believe the net was moved. And we actually have Mark coming over the loudspeaker. There are still fans in the lobby, and they're not allowed to just mingle down there. And so he's begging the crowd to please.
There's nowhere left to put him, though.
You got to put, yeah, there isn't. I've never seen this, and this is kind of cool to say. We might have to turn people away. Which, hey, if you are turned away, folks, ColoradoSports.TV, tune in. We're broadcasting live. Puck finds itself in the close corner, unable to see what's going on down there, but the shot comes off. Good blocker save by Dietrich. Finds a close circle and sent around the boards to behind the net. Dietrich there just ready to make the save if need be. Comes right out in center ice, and Alec Orm takes over. Got a 2-on-2 chance here. Stays onside, back out to Orm. Orm turns the puck over, unfortunately for the Rams. Tried to hit Corey Taylor there, just unable to. Buffalo coming down on the offensive prowl now. Puck sent behind the net, and there's a skirmish there trying to come away with the puck. Got a few Buffalo and a few Rams there.
This is crazy here.
It's a madhouse. It really is.
They've got all the stairwells have turned into seats, and now they're lining the front line along the wall.
Yep, and the back wall.
Yeah.
We got some guys in the booth with us.
Yeah. And everyone's ignoring my don't touch the platform rule because they're so packed in, they don't have a choice.
It is, without any, for lack of better word, it's like a can of sardines in here.
Dude, this is wild. I've never seen this back.
Rams take the puck back in their own zone, send it behind the net.
Maybe that's not so dark there.
DeFazio out to take the puck for the Rams, brings the puck past center ice. Gets a shot that gets deflected wide. And Champagne's out there to make the save and holds on to the puck to live to see another day. Faceoff's going to come in the Buffalo zone. Champagne having a little chat with the referee initially. Face-off won by the Buffalo. Taken behind the net. Chance right out in front. Aquilina shot. Saved by Champagne. And a big hit there by Aquilina to finish the play. Absolutely flattened number 4 for the Buffalo. Needless to say, he was a little bit angry about the fact that he didn't score on a virtual open net.
Oh, sorry about that, folks. It's so crowded in here, they're shoving my cameras out of the way.
Puck sent back into the Buffalo zone. 14:32 left here. Rams come off to an early lead, score in the opening minute. And that puck sent by Noah Millar into the net. We're going to have a stoppage of play real quick.
Oh. This is an old moment for me.
This is unreal. I've never, ever seen it like this.
Folks, I'll do my best to try to keep the score, the little picture-in-picture scoreboard in proper framing here, but that camera's getting shoved around by the folks sitting down. So it might be moving around a little bit, and I apologize about that.
Puck's going to be sent back down to center ice. Taken into the Rams zone by the Buffalo. Centering ice pass, no one there to make it, and the net gets moved. And a stoppage of play. We may have a penalty here. And the Buffalo are already shoving Noah Millar.
Tempers are getting flared already. Well, but they just escorted him to the bench, not to the penalty box.
Millar is going to get a penalty
but
for.
Millar goes in.
I believe it's a tripping call or a slashing. .14:01 left here, and the Buffalo are going to have their first offensive power play chance. 1 goal lead, though, for the Rams, scoring in the first minute of the game. Faceoff's going to be won by the Buffalo. Sent to Matt Adams. Buffalo getting up.
Colorado State penalty at 5:59.
As Mark interjected there real quick to give you the update on the penalty. Buffalo now on the offensive prowl once again. Sends the puck back down to Anders. Anders brings it in himself. Decides to go around the net. Anders still with it. Pass from the blue line to the far circle back to Anders. Taken by the Buffalo again. On the far circle now to center ice. Shot saved by Dietrich. Shot blocked by number 2, Blake Davies, and that's going to be sent around the boards. Champagne's going to be there. 57 seconds left on the power play for the Buffalo.
As the next penalty box is sponsored by Autobox, manufacturers of the #1 selling case in North America. Protect your device and everything.
Puck taken in by the Buffalo.
Look on OtterBox.com.
And Hill has the puck now in the close circle. Another block by Davies. Davies doing a fantastic job here on the a penalty kill, excuse me. That's going to be sent all the way down again. Champagne comes way out of his crease to take the puck. Sends it in himself. Rams come away with it, but can't quite get it out of the zone. 20 seconds left on the power play for the Buffalo. Centering ice pass, shot, score! Centering ice pass coming from Hull, and he actually rubs it in the Rams' face a little bit, showing off the front of the jersey. That'll tie it up with 6 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Rams. So close to killing it. And here come the boos parading from the CSU Rams fans.
Well, that's predictable.
12:06 left in the first period, and we got a 1-1 game. Faceoff's going to come here at center ice. Noah Millar to take it for the Rams. 12:06 left in the first period. Rams win the faceoff, but puck gets tipped on a pass. Rams come away with it. Tried to get out to Kasarian, unable to. And that should be an icing call on the Buffalo. Puck's going to come all the way back down to the Buffalo zone.
We're there with like marshmallows.
Millar again to take the faceoff for the Rams.
Colorado goal is scored by number 44, Ben Hull, with the assist to number 7, George Cooper the 7th, and number 18, Luke O'Brien. Hull from Gruber the 7th and O'Brien. Buffalo's power play goal at 7:54.
Buffalo decides to send it in around the boards, and that's going to be another icing call on them once again. Going to come all the way back down into their zone.
Tonight's one of those nights I'm really glad I got here early.
Yeah, the game was supposed to be, puck was supposed to be dropped at 7:45. That was delayed by senior night, and rightfully so.
Well, yeah, and the way the crowds filled in, it would have been difficult to finish setting up around everybody.
Would have been a little hectic. Kyle Riley to take the faceoff for the Rams. Buffalo win the faceoff, however. Big hit by Aquilino once again. Tried to get the center ice pass. Oh, and a puck whiffed on right in front of the net by Riley. He's looking for the call. There's no call there. Good defensive play by the Buffalo. Rams do keep the puck in the zone. And misfire there by the Buffalo, so Rams take over at center ice. DeFazio makes a play on the puck, just dumps it back into the Buffalo zone. Dietrich does not need to make a play on it, and that is an icing, as I believe it was number 25, Hinchcliffe, getting there in time.
Well, folks, tonight is not the only senior night, or I should say the players are not the only one being affected by senior night, because this is Josh's final game as he himself is a senior. although he technically graduated in December. So this is the end of the road for him with us too, and I'm really glad you came on board with us this last year, because our coverage has just gone through the roof thanks to your voice.
Well, it's an honor, and it's been an absolute blast for me to do this. I mean, hockey and sports in general are my absolute passion. I can't get enough of it. I love being around here, and I'm so glad that actually a professor of mine 2 years ago now introduced me to Scott and told me about a chance to, do play-by-play for CSU and, being my alma mater now and everything. It's been an amazing ride, and Scott, I'm so thankful that you've been able to allow me to keep coming back. I'm glad I wasn't hated too much, and that I got to really live out my passion here calling games for you guys. So I've really enjoyed it.
It's been a thrill to have you here.
It's been an absolute blast for me, and I'll be forever grateful and indebted for being able to be here. It's been just absolutely amazing, and it's been such a fun ride the last 2 seasons now. And I'm hoping someday, maybe, if it's not too far-fetched, we can do a reunion night at some point.
That'd be great. Anytime you're back.
I would love it. On that being said, we have Dax Dietrich making a good glove save there. 10-17 left with a 1-1 game now. Rams score early in the game. But on a power play, the Buffalo come right back. That shot was blocked. And Scott, we actually have fans. This is almost never allowed, but we have fans at ice level behind the glass now.
Yeah.
And that puck goes high and into the netting for a stoppage of play.
There's standing room only everywhere.
Everywhere. It's unreal.
So it's just crazy.
Faceoff's going to be taken by Noah Millar, but the Buffalo come away with it. One-timer shot goes high and wide, glove side. Centering ice pass gets intercepted by Millar. He decides to send it around the boards backhand. And the Rams do get there in time. Centering ice pass, try to get tipped on by Hinchcliffe, just unable to. Puck sent back into the Rams zone. Oh, good save there by Dietrich as he was screened completely. But he was in the right place at the right time. Rams do make a quick line change real fast. It's going to be Kyle Riley, I believe, in the faceoff for the Rams, along with Anders for the Buffalo. Adams comes away with the puck, sends it behind the net. Kyle Riley there to send it around the boards, not quite able to get it out. However, now able to get it out. And we have a one-on-one chance here with, I believe that's Ansay. Ansay going to the backhand, shot goes wide! Just wide of the net on a beautiful play. And we have a penalty here. And I believe that's on CU. I can't quite see who is there. I believe it's Kyle Riley's there to back him up, but it's also, I want to say Aquilina. Yeah, Aquilina's there. May want to get the earmuffs out for the little children if they're watching the game.
Yeah, this one's not going to be this is no longer a PG broadcast.
We're going to have PG-13 plus, folks. We just want to let you guys know. We have a large crowd here tonight, and it's impossible to tune them out.
Yeah, just to give you an idea here while we got a second here, let me do a scan of the house.
It is a madhouse here
tonight. That is to our left.
It is unreal.
In front of us, and to our right, the poor CSU film guy here, he got driven up to the staircase. He normally stands down down there by the garbage cans, but he got pushed up here with us.
Matt Adams, 2 minutes for tripping. Adams, 2 minutes for tripping. Colorado penalty at 12:38.
Matt Adams, actually, who his penalty is on, is actually an old high school teammate of mine. And he decided to go to CU after high school. He was part of the starting lineup tonight for the Buffalo.
You know, I have nothing negative to say about that because I personally didn't attend either school.
Yeah, you're right in the.
I'm neutral on this.
Neutral on either side.
Yeah,
which is fine. That's totally fine because we.
Now, if my Illinois State Redbirds were out here, then that'd be another matter. But
and that's okay. Everybody can back up their alma mater. That is totally fine. Meanwhile, the Rams are on a power play. They have 1:03 left for that Adams penalty, excuse me. And the Rams do have possession of the puck in the Buffalo zone with 8:17 left here to play in the first period. Rams take the puck at the blue line, send it around the boards. Gets stopped, however, as Southwell lost the puck, and that's going to be sent all the way down. Dietrich there to play it.
It'll be interesting to see how long this crowd lasts.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not sure it'll be
because there's no liquor license.
All 3 periods. That's also a valid point. 27 seconds left. Rams trying to get a final offensive push, and just unable to, as actually the Buffalo are on the offensive prowl now. Shot goes high and wide into the net. Stoppage of play with 17 seconds here. Nothing doing on the Rams' power play so far. Looks like the Rams are, for the majority, going to keep the same line out there. They're going to switch up. Actually, no, they're not going to switch up anybody. Face-off won by the Rams. Comes out to center ice. And sent in around the boards. 4 seconds left on the power play, however, so nothing doing for the Rams as Adams comes out. Full strength, 7:21 now. Oh, and a whiff by, I believe that is number 9, Sam Thrutchley. Just unable to get the puck on his stick.
Folks, it is possible I'm going to have to pull the second camera at intermission and just go with the one camera here. If I do that, I promise I'll be on the clock as much as I can to keep everyone up to date with that.
And I'll let you guys know as well. Sorry to cut in really quick.
No, it's becoming obvious that our space requirements is becoming an issue.
Okay.
And we might have to adjust here after a bit.
Puck is being kept in by the Rams, doing a good job pushing on offense. And then puck does squirm out to the Rams zone, but they bring it right back out to neutral ice, now to center ice, and decide once they get it past the red line just to dump it in, make a change real fast as some of the Rams have been out there for quite a while. But Hinchcliffe gets to the puck and makes a good hit there on number 18 for the Buffalo, excuse me. Puck sent wide of the net. Dietrich doesn't need to make the save there. Davies, good defensive play there, playing the body. And puck sent around the net again. Sent behind the net, excuse me, around the boards. Played to the close circle. And comes back out to center ice now. As Weisbeck had it. Sends it into the Rams zone now. Dietrich not needing to make a play there, but he's ready. Sent around the boards again. Buffalo still in possession of the puck. Now putting on the offensive pressure. Good stick save there by Dietrich. Wasn't screened at all, so he's okay. DeFazio there. Puck will go out of play. DeFazio hits sticks with a Buffalo player. Quick stoppage of play here with 5:27 left in the first period. Still a 1-1 game. Got a lot of offensive action on both sides. Good saves by both the Buffalo Champagne and the Rams Dietrich. Here we go. Rams might have a chance here on the shot. Goes wide. That was by Engel. And he just went wide. Blocker side of Champagne. Casaria comes away with it. Centering ice pass. Shot. Saved by Champagne again. Oh my goodness. Beautiful saves by Champagne as the Rams have beautiful chances. Just cannot get the puck past him. Those were 2 beautiful saves right in front of Champagne. And he was sprawled out making the save. 5:08 here in the first period. And it's getting chippy here, and it's only the first period. But these guys have some bad blood because of last night.
Well, it goes on back way beyond last night.
Oh, yeah. I mean, anytime. It doesn't matter what team you're playing as long as you're with CU and CSU, it's chippy. Can't help it.
Now, it's my understanding that they had state swimming finals here earlier today.
Yes,
so I wonder if that had anything to help contribute to this crowd, but probably not.
Going from the water to the frozen water.
Oh, yeah.
Big open ice hit there. Unable to see it, however, because that's in kind of the funky area where we can't see. And that will be an icing call. Oh, it might be a penalty, actually. And we're going to get a tripping penalty on, I believe it's number 12, which is Tyler Nelson.
Thank you for trying. Yeah. No problem.
So Tyler Nelson in the sin bin for 2 minutes. And we'll get the official word from Mark in just a minute here. Meanwhile, puck being fought over in the Rams zone. Buffalo are on the power play.
Rams penalty is on number 12, Tyler Nelson, 2 minutes for tripping. Nelson, 2 minutes for tripping. Colorado State penalty at 15-12.
Rams unable to clear it. Shot through traffic. Shot right out in front. Score. And the Buffalo will take the lead on that shot. Dietrich was sprawled out as far as he could be and just unable to make the save. Off of a rebound. He made the initial save, but a rebound chance there. Buffalo find the back of the net. That'll put them up 2-1 with 4:21 left here in the first period. Rams come away with the face-off win. Try to be taken by Southwell, unable to make anything of it. Good hit there by, I believe, Kyle Riley. Shot, glove saved by Dietrich. He's going to hold on to that. Face-off's going to come back into the Rams zone once again. Rams come away with the puck, trying to get out of their zone.
Goal is scored by number 10, Trace Chamblin, with the assist to number 77, Jake Bauer, number 27, Craig Kardash. Chamblin from Bauer and Kardash, Buffalo's power play goal at 15:39.
Buffalo come away with the puck once again. Fake the shot, goes wide. Tried to get a tip on net there, nothing doing. Centering ice pass gets blocked by the Rams.
Okay,
puck comes out to Alec Orm. And he gets to the puck first, but not able to make anything of it. Shot, easy glove save for Champagne there. 3:08 left in the first period.
Serving runner Colorado since 1989, making it 360. Your first choice for all of your designer teams. We have the lettering and wraps in addition to physical and trade show components. If your signage needs to be special, you can count on Image 360. Located on Riverside Drive.
Kyle Riley there to take the face-off for the Rams. And the captain for Buffalo gets tossed out of the face-off. And the Buffalo comes away with the face-off win. And Rams have the puck at neutral ice, bring it back into their own zone on the back check.
I can't believe there are still people streaming in.
No, this is unreal. I love it. I love it. I wish it was like this every single night.
I'll take 95% of it.
You like the two-camera setup.
I like the two-camera setup.
See, folks, I don't have to deal with that, though. I just sit and talk and look pretty or whatever. And Scott has the hard work. I mean, he gives me props or whatever for speaking, but that's the easy part. I just love talking about hockey. He does everything behind the scenes, and, man, behind the scenes people do not get the credit they deserve in any way, shape, or form, because it is hard. I've been there, I've done the work, and it is not easy. I mean, there are so many things that can go wrong, will go wrong, and you got to focus on that. You got to make sure you're keeping up with the puck, and the puck moves so fast. There's so much to do. And this is me giving my props to Scott now for everything that he does, because, I mean, without him, obviously, this just wouldn't be possible.
Well, thank you, but it's a labor of love, and it's a little bit of insanity.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of both there.
Well, although I must say the crowd has beaten me. Normally I can kind of I can bully the co-eds into leaving the gear alone, but tonight there's just too many of them.
Once a year.
Yeah.
And not even last year. Last year we kept crowd control under control. I mean, it was fine.
Well, they didn't have this level of
No.
attention. This is just unreal.
Not even close. Tried to get a centering ice pass there for the Rams, unable to do it, as that was, I believe, number 22, Engel.
And you know what I love? Han Solo's season has finally ended.
Yes. Yes, I agree.
Oh, man, 2 years ago, every single female that came into this place was dressed exactly the same, and they all looked like they were in a Han Solo cosplay.
I agree.
It was ridiculous.
Casaria comes away with the puck now, gets a centering ice pass to Engel. Engel passes the red line and just decides to dump it in. Rams getting a little sloppy at center ice, falling over each other. Actually, they ran into each other. Buffalo come away with it and tip it in, so there's no icing. Dietrich will make a play on the puck, gets it out to Kyle Riley. Kyle Riley makes a move a little bit. He was about to be poke checked, but he stayed with it.
You can't sit on my encoder, dude.
And we actually have Aquilina with the puck now. And he gets tripped up, but no call. Blocker saved by Dietrich. Easy save as that shot was coming from center ice by Adams. 52 seconds left in the first period here. 1-2. Your Buffalo are leading.
It's gotten so crowded, they're now trying to sit on my equipment. This is just insane. I'm actually starting to root for the fire marshal at this point.
They're going to need more than one fire marshal here.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
I'm kidding, folks. I'm kidding. If you're watching across town, I'm kidding.
I love to see the smaller sports, the smaller CSU sports get the love, though.
Absolutely.
Because these boys work hard, and it's a long season, and this season's been
painful.
You've gone through your.
They've been painful, but folks, you got to understand how many true freshmen we have on our team.
Yeah.
This is a very young team. This had to have been expected.
And they're thrown in the fire right away.
2 minutes for cross-checking. Nelson, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Colorado State penalty at 19:11.
What mugging? I didn't see a mugging.
I'm not sure if we see a referee's hand up.
No,
I don't see one. And the goaltender for CU is not making his way to the bench, so no call on that tackle on the 30-yard line by a CSU Ram. But Buffalo do maintain possession and keep it in the zone. One-timer coming. Shot goes wide of the net. I'm not sure if it was tipped in front or not. Bouncing puck comes in. Those are dangerous. And with that'll do it for the first period. You are going to have a 1:10 power play for the Buffalo when we resume in the second period. 2-1. Your Buffalo are in the lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Epic Arena here in Fort Collins, Colorado. We're here with ColoradoSports.TV's coverage of the CSU Rams versus the CU Buffalo. The Rams are down 1 as we head into the second period. Rams 1, Buffalo 2. Rams are also going to start off in a penalty kill here with 1:10 to go. So it was a good quarter, or a good period for the Buffalo.
And I actually talked with my good friend Noah Miller during intermission, and he just wanted to say a couple things that you got to start off fast again. You got to stay out of the penalty box, okay? So this is exactly what Coach DeGree is saying to the boys in the locker room. Don't take those silly penalties. The Buffalo capitalize on that every single time. They are very, very good on the power play. Minimalize penalties. Keep the forecheck going. You got to keep pushing the offensive pressure. Pucks will find the way in the back of the net the more you shoot. That's a given. And play good defense. Dax has been good between the pipes so far, you know? He's let in 2 goals. He was screened on one of them that came from the blue line on a power play. But other than that, you're playing good hockey. You're playing relaxed. Play some good defense. Have some fun out there. Put pucks on the net. You'll have a lot of fun, win the game.
Absolutely.
Looks like we're...
Well, if you couldn't tell by the background noise, we are at standing room only here at Epic. I have literally never seen it this full. It is so crowded, we had to give up our clock camera. And the moment we did, that platform got overwhelmed by 6 people. It's just crazy.
I think it's safe to say we're almost past standing room only. I mean,
we are into the fire marshal having shit fit mode.
Yeah, he's having a heart attack or two trying to figure this out.
So thankfully he's not here.
For the fans. Thankfully for the fans.
Yeah, thankfully for the fans and us, he's not here. And we don't need him right now. Everything is kosher. Everything is going well. The fans from each side are behaving each other.
Yeah, they are. It's
for the most part.
Relatively clean. It's college students, though. You got to remember that.
Well, yeah. And unfortunately, our mic has died with Mark, or we might get intermittent here and there with him.
And Dax loses his helmet. Sorry, that should be...
Oh.
The play should be stopped right now because Dietrich's helmet is off. They finally blow it dead. With 54 seconds left in the power play for the Colorado Buffalo. So with the play being stopped, that is going to have a face-off back in the Rams zone.
Near or far, I'm not sure yet.
Well, Dietrich's helmet came off on the near circle, closer to the near circle, so that should be where it is. But the referees are huddled up talking about something, seeing if it was deliberate, as if he's like, hey, I knocked my helmet off on purpose to stop the play, or if it was hit.
I think they're arguing over pizza toppings.
Boy, that sounds good, doesn't it? Oh, man. I wish they were.
I think they're arguing over what version of Bojo's they want.
I wish they were. And they're actually bringing the face-off to center ice, it looks like. Yeah, they're going to bring it back to center ice.
And it's choir night here at the Ice House.
It is. Goodness gracious.
The audience has started singing along to the music.
And Dietrich's still fiddling around with his mask, not quite sure what he's looking at. Making sure it doesn't come off again, obviously, is a big thing. But now he's talking with the referee as well.
There we go. He's got the lid back on. He's also putting in his order. Sausage and mushroom.
You know what? I just think it's absolutely unreal that back in the day, 60s, even early 70s, goaltenders played without helmets. Goaltenders. I mean, that is just... Well... What kind of crazy do you have to be to have pucks flying at your head and not blink?
All right, now there's a stat you're missing on this, though. What is their blood alcohol level? All right,
incredibly high. Incredibly high.
Because the BAC is a factor.
Yeah,
right?
no,
I'm telling you.
It's something.
The BAC is going to be a factor here.
A huge factor. It has to be, because that is just, I mean, some of these guys, they look like a Barbie doll being put back together after their illustrious NHL career. And it's just, it's unreal. I mean, the stitches they've had, they have no teeth. They're like a baby again. They have no teeth in their mouth.
I mean, they look like the Pittsburgh Steelers front line from the 70s.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Jack Lambert, who is obviously a defensive player, but he had 5 teeth missing in the front.
Oh, yeah.
But that's
and that was sports from
good save there by Dietrich. Oh, yeah. Another good save by Dietrich, and another good save by Dietrich. Rams finally come away with the puck. After an onslaught of shots from the Buffalo, Dietrich actually loses his stick in the process, just gets it back.
Well, there's a reason that oral surgeons are always sponsors.
100%. Buffalo come away with the puck in their own zone. Big hit there by a CSU Ram. I believe that was Austin Ansay putting on the pressure. Ansay tries to go through his legs, and goaltender Champagne wants to get in on the action as he's pushing Ansay as well. Ansay again putting a body against the boards. Puck taken at the far circle in the Buffalo zone. Now finds its way through center ice back into the Buffalo zone.
We've come up on 18 minutes left here in the second period. We'll try to give you time updates here, folks.
Yeah, sorry about that, folks.
No, you're doing great. That's not it at all. It's just
we don't have the second
we're
camera
down to
yet.
one camera here, and so that bugs me. And
nitpicky things. Yeah, that's
again my nitpicky thing.
Again, that's the behind the scenes thing. That's completely skipping my mind.
Oh,
but
yeah.
He obviously he notices everything. It's cameras are his babies, and that's if he's missing one, just doesn't feel right.
Well, I've got one at home in bed, and I've got one in my bag.
That's awesome.
Actually, I've got 9 at home in bag, but that's.
Large family. Good save right off the bat by Dietrich.
I did an 11 camera setup in Vegas.
And
this last weekend, folks, for Super Bowl weekend, I was doing a national bowling tournament in Las Vegas at South Point Casino, and in their airplane hangar, they call a bowling center, and it's just we ended up doing an 11 camera setup, and it was a lot of fun.
Is that one for each lane then, I'm guessing?
No, it was 60 lanes.
Oh, never mind
and
then.
one camera for every 8 lanes.
Okay, there we go.
With some overlap.
Yeah, of course.
And it's ridiculous because I spent a half hour figuring out why can't I get these match up right? It's just 8, 8, 8, 8. Why isn't it? And then it dawns on me there's 30 lanes on each side, not 32.
We're going to have a penalty here on the Buffalo with 17:15 left here in the second period. This would be a huge, huge chance for your Colorado State Rams here to capitalize off of this. We're going to get a slashing penalty, I believe, on number 11 for the Colorado Buffaloes. Faceoff's going to come back into the Buffalo zone. That's Kyle Riley there taking the faceoff for your Colorado State Rams. And puck covered right off the bat by Champagne. Faceoff coming right back in the zone. Buffalo are going to make a quick line change out some defenders. Riley again to take the faceoff for your Colorado State Rams. And Ansay comes away with the puck, tries to get it around to Riley. Riley puts a body up against the boards and stays with the puck, actually. Does a good job, loses it in between his legs now. And that's Southwell with the puck now, but the puck will be cleared all the way down to Dietrich, and he does have to actually end up making a play on it.
Gregory, 2 minutes for tripping. Colorado penalty at 2:45.
And I guess we thought we lost Mark, but we still have him. Mark's still there with us. Rams on the power play, but the puck in the Rams zone right now. Got to get it out of there and put on some offensive pressure. Forecheck lacking just a little bit at the start of the second period.
I think next year I'm going to try to find a couple sponsors who are interested in it and helping us bring better on-screen scoring so we can tie into the actual score system and get the actual clock and scores and all that a little bit better and on screen, so we're not just a camera with picture-in-picture pointed up onto it. And
well, if we could get CB and Potts, maybe I'll just come back and be the voice, because if we can get some of their adult beverages for a cheaper price, or for whatever they'll give us. Some amazing dekes put on there by DeFazio. Just unable to make anything of it after he gets past 2 defenders. Didn't actually even get a shot on net. He lost the puck. Got 23 seconds remaining in the power play for your Colorado State Rams. And they have the puck in their own zone. Trying to make a final offensive push for the last 13 seconds of the power play. And that's Orm coming away with the puck. Puts on the move, spins around, gets the puck out to Aquilina. Aquilina moves past a body, and puck stays in the Buffalo zone for just a second. Penalty is over on the Buffalo. Thrutchley in there to make a good defensive play. Buffalo do stick with the puck, however. Rams come out with it just in front of the net, gets it out to Orm. Orm makes a pass just past Aquilina. He's got speed, though. Aquilina looking for a pass, puts on the brakes, and loses the puck in the process. Puck comes out to center ice as the Buffalo maintain possession. Thrutchley tries to send the puck around the boards, unable to do so. Centering ice pass, shot from the far circle. Goes over Dietrich. And the Buffalo come back with the puck in their own zone on the back check. Now sending the puck past center ice. Gets tipped, so there's no icing. Oh, good defensive play there by, I believe that was Thrutchley. Buffalo maintaining possession again. Buffalo coming out strong this period on their forecheck. Puck sent around the ice. Gets it out to center ice now in the neutral zone, and offside's call there as Sullivan just couldn't get back on sides. Faceoff's going to come back out to the neutral zone. It's funny, Scott, usually we have, I want to say we have a few rows free near us to kind of give us some leeway of where to set up cameras and stuff. And I literally have a CSU fan sitting in the booth. I could put my arm around him right now is how close we are.
Oh, yeah, we could give him a mic.
So he's
just right in with us.
He gets, I put this in quotes, he gets the luxury of listening to me babble on this entire game.
Well, and he's been very gracious about, working with us with the space requirements.
100%, yep. They all have. They really have.
He was one of them that got shoved into our cameras, at the end of last period, and
he gave us a face like, hey, man.
They were trying.
I can't do it.
The folks were really trying to not hit the platform, but it just it cannot be helped. There are so many people in here. They were just getting shoved into it. And
Engel with the chance now. Sorry, Scott, didn't mean to interrupt.
No.
Good save by Champagne there.
And the Zebras are being real quick to jump in before this gets out of hand or even starts anything.
Well, we already have I believe that's the Pi Beta Phi group leaving the game.
Oh, this is the fourth time they've gone by. This is one of their attention-seeking trends.
Is this just one of the things where girls can't go to the bathroom alone?
No,
so they take the entire sorority with them?
No, it's a sorority bylaw. They're not allowed to go to the bathroom alone.
That's awesome. Well,
and they can't go in less than packs of 4.
True.
So
Engel tried to go 7-hole on Champagne.
That's right, folks. Send your complaint mail too.
Just unable to. Scott, I'm going to give them your address for the complaint mail.
Oh, they already got it. Just go to connect us or comment with us or whatever.
Oh yeah, you got the direct messaging here right now.
That's right. I got my phone number on the website there, so What can I say? I'm old. I'm set in my ways, and
oh man,
I'm just believe me. I am not. You would not believe the jokes I'm not telling.
It's my last game here. I have leeway. No, I'm just. No, we're.
You've always had leeway. Don't give me that.
Oh man.
The only thing, folks, restriction I ever put on him was when it came to cursing, stay away from the F-bomb and all variations of it, and stay away from anything blasphemous. No GDs or anything like that. And and other than that, it's open game. And don't pick on anybody. Don't like, oh, that guy, just spend the whole time picking on somebody. But other than that, it's open game. Do whatever you want. PG-13, other than ESPN, as opposed to ESPN's G.
True. Well, folks, we are watching a hockey game here, and I'm going to bring it back to that real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Before we do get the angry letters. We got 12:46 left here in the second period, a 2-1 game, and the Rams have had a couple good chances here as North puts a spin move on to keep the Rams in possession of the puck. Champagne's made some absolutely out-of-his-mind saves, however, as well, to keep the 1-goal lead. Buffalo try to put the puck on net, gets tipped in front. Southwell tries to clear it, just unable to. Whiffed by number 73 for the Buffalo, and sent around the boards behind the net. Puck comes out to the neutral ice zone, now passes center ice, goes back into the Buffalo zone. CU trying to send it back into the zone, just unable to as Alec Orm comes up with it.
That popped up, but
that was a very delayed offsides call.
Well, how that didn't get into the netting when that popped up is kind of amazing.
I agree with that. But, yeah, I mean, just like that, I believe
Yeah,
it might have been Orem that jumped the gun just a little bit.
There's the other half of the ice house you can see. And the CSU campus camera woman out.
Yeah, we got CTV here tonight as well, which is channel 11 for Colorado State fans if you have Comcast. I prefer these commentators, but, you know, might be a little bit biased. Am I allowed to say that on our sports channel?
You can be biased.
Dietrich tries to make a play on the puck, but centering pass, shot, goal. Dietrich was lazy getting back to the center of his crease. And he looked almost for a second as a spectator there as he tried to get the puck out of the way. Just unable to. Puck came right out in front of the net.
Now this does put us in an awkward position because our site is statewide.
Oh,
We're not supposed to take favors.
But when you get a Colorado State Ram to commentate for you.
It's a lot. No, you're fine. You're fine. That's not what I mean. Normally when it's like Oklahoma or one of the Arizonas playing, you can go ahead and root openly for CSU.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's kind of hard for me here to root openly against the Buffalo.
Yeah. Well, I do. Folks, I really am doing my best to.
No,
I like to remain. I like to remain neutral.
Excellent. It's when he takes the headset off when I'm at commercial that he goes crazy, and you don't have to worry about that. So.
And that's legal. That's fine.
Totally
it's okay.
Legal.
Yep.
That's totally legal.
There's two different. There has to be. There's the personality Josh, and there's the.
And then there's real Josh.
There's the real Josh, and I like to think I'm a decent character, but maybe Scott has something different to say.
See, I'm just hoping that if I just besmirch you enough, then Buffalo won't win.
Oh man, I'm gonna be honest. I hope they're not listening tonight.
Oh.
No, we like to have fun here, and oh boy, I always have fun here. And CSU player, I believe that's Engel, falls down in front of his own net. No, that's not Kyle Riley, excuse me, Corey Taylor. Loses an edge and just falls right into Dax, wanted to say hello. But nonetheless, the net is moved. Gonna have a stoppage of play real quick. 10:57 left here in the second period, and your Buffalo are up 3-1. Faceoff's going to be taken in the Rams zone. Faceoff won by the Rams as Hinchcliffe comes away with the puck. Loses it behind the net, however. And the Buffalo Bauer with it. Centering ice pass just goes under the stick of number 12. Rams will make a change along with the Buffalo as well. Puck bounces awkwardly off of Ansay and stays at center ice. Ansay with a chance here if he can get to the puck. He's not able to get there first, but misplayed by number 4 for the Colorado Buffalo. Puck does find its way back out to center ice. Now into the Ram zone. Kept in there on a good defensive play by Robinson. Buffalo and Rams fighting for the puck right now. We're about to have 10 minutes even left in the second period, which brings us halfway through the game. A lot of action here so far. Ansay comes away with the puck. Shot blocked. Kyle Riley with the puck now. Puts on the brakes. Gets poke checked. Ansay with a shoulder. There we go. Plays the body and then loses the puck in doing so. And the Buffalo are on the move now, coming through center ice. Puts on a shot that gets tipped by both Rams. And however, the puck does stay in the Rams zone. Taken by Kyle Riley almost into the rafters on a high backhand. Puck sent through center ice again, past the neutral zone, into the Ram zone again. Riley's gassed right now. He's just tired. He's been on the ice for a long time. And Orem does send it into the rafters. He's like, hey, anything you can do, Riley, I can do better. Sends it higher and into the rafters for a stoppage of play.
9:06 left here in the second period. Although the scoreboard only says the first period.
Well, Scott, from what I've seen, the difference between the first and second period was fast. Second period is a little bit drawn out. Players are calmed down. The crowd is still in the game, but they're quieter now, more into the watching part of the game. And it's the game is coming a little bit more strategic for both teams instead of just put the puck on net consistently. So a little bit more of a game plan here for both teams. CU on the upper hand right now. Puck's going to big hit. And that's going to be a boarding penalty right there as Hinchcliffe was sent head first into the boards by number 10 for Colorado Buffaloes. And that's a dangerous play there where you can really jack up a neck or a back there. And that's Jablin going to the bench. And, I believe the exodus is starting to happen for the fans.
Yeah, you might be right.
Just a little bit. It's nowhere close to an empty house. It is a full house. The people that are leaving are doing us a favor, in all honesty.
Well, they're the ones who got tired of standing at the railing for half an hour.
Really. That's 100% true.
And it's 9:40. It's time to drink. If you're in college, And no, I don't say that to make fun of anybody. I remember.
No. 9:40 is just my bedtime. So.
Number 10, Tracy Jablin.
All right, now that I'll make fun of.
For boarding. Jablin.
I'm an old man.
For boarding. Colorado at 11:25.
I think we might have just lost Scott, so I'm going to reiterate what he said. 2 minutes for boarding on number 10, Jablin.
Yeah, Mark's battery has entered that stage where it's going to come in and out.
He's in Death Valley right now. Buffalo sent it back in behind the net. Dietrich makes the play on it. We got 1:25 left here in the power play for your Colorado State Rams. 7:59 left in the period. Rams in a bit of a hole now. Came into this period down 1, now down 2. Shot on net goes wide.
Let's make some noise in here.
Tyler Nelson just unable to get to the puck at the blue line, so he has to play on the back check, And we have a stoppage of play here. I'm not 100% sure why.
At first I thought it was an icing call, but then they might have coupled that with a timeout.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think you're correct. Well, maybe not a timeout. I don't see any teams huddling.
Oh, penalty. Number 11 for the Rams is on the way to have a seat.
So Aquilina will head to the sin bin for 2 minutes to think about his actions. And that'll give you guys some 4-on-4 hockey here with 7:42 left in the second period.
They just caught on and changed the period number there.
There we go. Only halfway through.
Well, better late than never. And I don't know what their workload is, so I'm not making fun of it.
Very true. Noah Millar won the faceoff for your Colorado State Rams. Buffalo with the shot.
The Rams penalty is for too many men on the ice. Serving the 2-minute minor for Colorado State is number 11, Elijah Aquilina. Time of the penalty, 12:18.
That's a big one right there. Too many men on the ice cannot happen at this stage in the game. That's what the boys will call a soft penalty. You just can't allow that to happen. Believe it or not, folks, there is such a thing at some point where you can take a good penalty, and that's just not the time nor the place. But 4-on-4 hockey here for 17 seconds left. Rams coming on the offensive prowl as Liam Millar, takes the puck. Millar back with the puck, plays the body instead and loses the puck. And the Buffalo on the back check real fast before they start passing through center ice. Centering ice pass, backhand shot, score. He went high blocker side and it just went over the shoulder. That's going to be a 4-1 lead, and this is completely reminiscent of last night's 6-1 loss that the Rams suffered through. I mean, it was like a slow bleeding death last night. So that'll make it a 4-1 lead for the Buffalo, and that will actually end the power play chance because it was scored after the 4-on-4. That'll end the power play chance for the Buffalo.
Now we'll actually start seeing an exodus in a little more earnest.
Yeah, that's unfortunate because we had such a good crowd tonight.
Yep, they're
wanted to
part
give
of
them
the
a
student
show.
section. And folks, just to give you an idea, poor Josh, he's got this guy in his lap, you know.
It's all right. I can deal with it for one game.
And you can see that's our platform where we put our score clock on, and it's gone. It's been swallowed up.
Well, for 1.5 periods, it was really fun with a crowded game.
Absolutely.
I think back to, the start of the game where tonight we actually had the opportunity to have the, if you weren't listening earlier, we had the national anthem played by a flute today, so a flautist was here. And so no one was singing it until about not even a quarter of the way through, the entire, not just the student section, the entire fan base here.
Pretty much the entire audience started joining
sang
in.
with the national anthem while it was being played on the flute. And that, it gave me goosebumps. It was awesome. It was a really cool moment to be a part of.
Well, we're getting back underway here with 6:29 left in the second period.
And the Rams are in a hole, to put it lightly.
It looks like Moses is leading them out of the
Red Sea is parting.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. Puck being fought over at the close circle, the near circle. And we might have a breakaway chance here for the Buffalo. Rams do get back on defense as Kyle Riley catches up, sends his man into the boards, and still keeps him against the boards. Puck finds its way out to center ice. Big hit there at neutral ice. Couldn't quite see who it was. We're at a bit of a funky angle here. It's tricky for us, both the cameramen and myself, to be able to catch what goes on when it's so close to us, because we're about, what do you want to say, 30 feet above where the action is?
We're 30, 35 feet above the ice, but what makes it worse is that this railing and this platform is about 10 feet off the ice.
Yep.
So this front edge is, we're not able to see that
Over
last
it,
7-8 feet of the of what's going on right along this wall. So there's an awful lot of action that we miss that's right here.
Thankfully, not too many goals come from the point there, but yeah, I hear big hits all the time that I'm like, where's the replay board? Play gets back underway.
We need more manpower if we're going to go there.
Exactly. Shot saved by Dietrich.
We actually have the ability to do that kind of thing, but we would need a minimum of a crew of 6 to pull that off.
True. So for any of you youngsters listening, hey, we got some job openings.
If you're in high school or at CSU or Front Range next year, if you'd like to be part of the film crew, let us know.
Let me just say, folks, if there is anyone listening out there, I'm not, trying to make this a promotion, but it is one of the most fun times I've had here at CSU, and it will be one of the most things that I remember the most out of being here. I'm a transfer student, so I came from another school, and it's something that I've loved to do. It's been fun. I look forward to my nights here, and you get to watch hockey. If you're passionate about hockey, you get to watch it for free. You get to watch good hockey. The CSU is going to be a good team in the next 2-3 years. They're just young right now. This could be what you could be considered a rebuilding season, but it's worth your time investing in. Man, it looks good on resumes too, let me tell you.
He would love to tell you. He really would, but he can't.
Come on, CSU.
CSU does get the puck out of their zone finally. That whole time the puck was in their zone, virtually not even coming out.
Oh, big hit. That one we did see.
Shot goes off of Dietrich and then off a defender. That was DeFazio, almost going into the net. Lucky bounce for the Rams there. 4 minutes exactly now left in the second period. 4-5, make that 5. 5-1 lead for your Colorado Buffalo, and now it is just an exact deja vu replica of last night. This is unfortunate. I don't know, for the Ram fans out there, for the CSU fans, this is amazing again. But for the Ram fans out there, it's unfortunate because this is kind of their senior night. This is the night to come, and unfortunately, they're just getting a little bit of a blowout here. And especially for Dietrich. I mean, Dax has been the glue that held this team together for, I want to say, 5 years. I think he's a fifth-year senior.
And there goes the Sigma News. And now the exodus continues here.
You know what, Scott? We might be able to put the second camera back up for the third period.
Oh, I know. I know. Well, those guys haven't moved.
Yeah, we got the faithful fans up here,
we're
which
at
we
center
love.
ice, and they're not giving up those seats.
Nope. Big hit there by Brian Casaria, just laying it on Colorado Buffalo, but the Buffalo do come away
Buffalo's goal
with the
is
puck.
scored by number 77, Jake Bauer, with the assist to number 14, Luke Carter.
There
Number
goes
12,
the net.
Max Lerman. Bauer from Carter and Lerman, Colorado goal at 16 minutes.
.338 left here in the second period. We have a 5-1 lead now for the Colorado Buffalo. And we're going to have a penalty again on the Buffalo.
Folks, let me put this into perspective. We've had a lot of people leave, and it kind of felt like this place should be empty, but when I look around, it's still packed.
Absolutely
packed.
The standing room people are finding their seats now, which is nice for them to keep their legs fresh. Faceoff going to come in the Buffalo zone, and the Rams win it as Southwell comes away with the puck. Southwell going behind the net, tries to get a centering ice pass.
18, Luke O'Brien, 2 minutes for hooking. O'Brien, 2 minutes for hooking. Colorado penalty at 16:22.
So for a night that started out so bright for the Colorado State Rams, scoring within the first minute, it's
kind of turning.
It's not even a downhill. It's a downhill tumble for the Rams right now.
Yeah. And they're trying.
No, there's still a lot of fight left in the Rams right now, which is good to see. And just like that, we're going to get a penalty on Kyle Riley. So another chance for some 4-on-4 hockey here.
And they're going to bring him down here to the Rams zone for this face-off here.
So puck was actually lost with Southwell for a minute there, but he finds it.
Rams penalty is on number 28, Kyle Riley, 2 minutes for hooking. Riley, 2 minutes for hooking. Colorado State penalty at 16:44.
Puck finally comes out from behind Dietrich's net. Finds its way out to center ice and right back into the Ram zone. Shot goes high and wide over the net. And CU stays in possession of the puck, really putting on the offensive pressure. I mean, there's been virtually no CSU offensive pressure now within the last, I want to say, 5 minutes at least.
They need to raise that net up a few more inches. It's perfectly in the wrong place.
Yep.
That frame, I mean, across the top.
Oh, yeah. Well, the Buffalo's still maintaining possession of the puck, goes around the net, still with it, tries to get the pass to the far circle. Nothing doing there as the puck bounces over his stick. Good defensive stop there by the Rams, but it took a Buffalo bounce. And another stoppage of play. Refs discussing where to take the face-off. As the net was moved, that's why there's a stoppage of play. Face-off's going to come into the Ram zone. That's going to be an icing play. So play is stopped and brought right back to the Rams zone.
Well, it seems that we got a liquor license after all.
Oh, yeah?
There's a few guys passing around, somehow brought a cooler in there.
Hey.
As long as they behave.
You can bring a cooler in, more power to you.
The funny thing is that they all look like the parents of students.
Parents like to have fun too.
That's right.
So once again, faceoff comes in. There's 18 seconds left in the power play for the Colorado Buffalo with a 5-1 lead with 1:34 left in the second period. We're going to have Chuck-a-Puck coming up in the second intermission. Always a fun time. That's where the fans here get to buy a puck, and whoever gets it closest to the center ice circle wins a prize. Buffalo on the back check right now. Decide to send it back to the blue line. Unable to, so they take it back into their own zone. Anders with the puck now. And penalty is over for the Rams, which is a big stop for them because they do not want to go down by 5. Shot comes right in front, stopped, and taken by Austin Ansay now. Ansay does a helicopter move, and that's going to be a penalty, I believe, on the Buffalo. That's going to be on number 27. Oh, excuse me.
Now you're losing your footwork.
What are you going to do? It's okay. I'll give it up. I'll give it up. That's what they pay me the big bucks for. You know, I got to be the bigger man here. I can't quite see. I believe it's on number 27. Don't quote me on that though. Not 100% sure. But the Rams do go on the power play, and it will carry over into the third period. Shot whiffed on by Southwell, rings it off the post. And that's going to go all the way down to the Rams zone.
21, Matt Anders, 2 minutes for roughing. Anders, 2 minutes for roughing. Colorado penalty in 1907.
So that'll be on number 21, Anders, for the Colorado Buffalo. 30 seconds even left in the second period now. Rams have virtually an open net, can't get the wraparound. And 19 seconds left, puck hops over, and another stoppage of play. The Rams were so close with getting the wraparound goal, excuse me. I mean, they had virtually an open net to work with. But good defensive play there by the Buffalo. However, that will draw a penalty as Matt Adams is going to go to the box. So the Rams will essentially have a 5-on-3 going into the next period. And that is huge for them to have any chance of getting back into this game.
Absolutely. It's not impossible, but they're going to have their work cut out for them.
I mean, it was a 2-1 game starting this period. So it is most definitely possible to score that many goals, but with the way CU has been playing, it's an uphill battle for sure.
Absolutely.
Austin Ansay to take the face-off, and he will be talked to.
Buffalo's penalty is on number 24, Matt Adams. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Adams, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Colorado penalty at 19:42.
Oh, we got fans here with Minnesota Wild gear on, and as an Avalanche fan, that's just, ugh. That's not my favorite team.
Well, what are you gonna do?
They're entitled. They're entitled. People come to CSU from all over the world, so obviously they're entitled.
That's number 3, Dora, on his way to have a seat.
And then we also have Kyle Riley on his way. That's going to be a matching penalty, though, roughing from each team. So it's still a 5-on-3, essentially, for your Colorado State Rams. Southwell tried to get the puck, just unable to. However, the Rams stay with it. Shot fanned on, and that'll end the period. 5-1 for your Colorado Buffalo.
Well, folks, thanks so much for watching Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the CSU Rams versus the CU Buffalo.
Here's the Exodus, Scott. Here we go.
Here goes the Exodus. We're going to take a break for the intermission, and we will be back for the start of the third period. Don't go anywhere too long. Go grab something to eat, something to drink, but then be back here in about 15 minutes or so as we get this game back underway. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the third period of the CSU Rams versus CU Buffalo. This place has thinned out a little bit. Now it's just full. Now we have thinned out down to the point of just being a full crowd tonight. So
we're within fire code now.
We are within fire code.
There are police here, by the way. When I walk downstairs, there are police here, and they're breathing a sigh of relief because they aren't breaking fire code anymore.
Yeah.
So Rams come away with the puck. Shot gets blocked right away, and that's going to be an offsides. Delayed offsides as the Rams do not touch it. Dietrich comes out of his net to play the puck, and that's taken by number 26, Corey Taylor.
Well, we think we have our clock camera back. We'll have to see how well that lasts. It got wiggled a little bit here just a moment ago, but that's okay. We'll try to adjust it best we can, but at least you get an idea of what's going on a little better.
Rams maintaining possession because they do have a 5-on-3 right now. Got to remind you folks of that. Shot gets through, but nothing doing there as it goes wide of the net. Shot again, and saved by Champagne.
See, this is about the best opportunity they're going to have to try to chip away at this 4-point deficit they're in.
And it's a big one, yeah. It's not an uphill battle. You're climbing a mountain right now. Rams are going to make a line change along with the Buffalo. 18:58 left in the game.
Well, good thing for us, mountain sheep are good at climbing mountains.
That is, Rams especially are very
good at climbing mountains.
Very good. It's a good play on words right there.
Yeah,
I like it.
Until I tripped over my tongue.
That's all right. You got the point across.
Yeah.
I believe that puck went out of play. Yeah, I couldn't quite tell. It went off of, I want to say, is that number 10, North? Yeah, number 10, North, went off of him into the Buffalo's bench. And that's going to come out to neutral ice. Davey's going to take the faceoff for the Rams. Rams come away with it. And the 5-on-3 is over, so it's just a normal power play for 28 seconds left for your Colorado State Rams, and they just can't get anything offensive going at all. Puck's going to be taken by, I believe that was Tyler Nelson, number 12. Brought out by Southwell. Southwell puts the shot on net, easy save for Champagne. 4 seconds left, and man, the Rams had a 5-on-3 and nothing doing there. So 5-1 lead, full strength for the Colorado Buffaloes. 18-10 left in the game. Rams coming up with the puck now, and that was Hinchcliffe getting absolutely taken out at center ice. Puck goes wide of the net, through the crease, however. Buffalo do keep it in the zone. To this far circle, tipped in front of the net. Good save by Dietrich to send the puck wide. Shot goes wide of the net. Shot came from Anders, number 21. Shot again goes wide of the net. Good defense there by the Rams. Rams come away with the puck now. Tried to get it out of the zone, and Casaria will clear it. Not enough for an icing as Engel gets there in time. Good speed and hustle there by Engel. Nothing doing there as the Buffalo do take over. Send the puck into neutral ice, back into the Rams zone now. It's going to be taken by Kyle Riley. Riley with some speed gets it out to, I want to say north. Nope, that's Southwell, excuse me. 16:45 left here in the game. 5-1 lead if you're just tuning in. For the Buffalo, it's been an onslaught of goals, and your Colorado Buffaloes might have a chance here. Rams do get back on time. Big hit there by number 28, Kyle Riley. Excuse me, that was Corey Taylor that put the hammer on a Colorado Buffalo. Buffalo do maintain possession of the puck and just flip it over Nelson's head, and that'll be an icing. Doyle wasn't quite fast enough to get there in time. No chance for the Buffalo to switch lines, as that was an icing call. 16:14 here left in the third period. Rams have a chance here in the Buffalo zone with some tired legs. Buffalo do maintain possession of the puck. Good tip there by the Rams. Might have a chance here. Centering pass goes through the skates of Ansay. Shot again. Ansay tried to get in the way. Nothing doing there. And he's not happy about that at all, so he gets pushed. We'll see if they're going to add any more penalties to whatever is about to be called. I believe that's going to be called on... Not 100% sure, actually. I think the penalty is actually going to end up... Is it going? Yeah, the penalty's going to Ansay. Got to be goaltender interference then at that point. But wow, that was surprising. I thought he was hit into the goalie, which is an interesting call. But obviously the refs have a different vantage point than I do. A little bit closer to the game.
I would hope. I mean, they've left their seeing eye dogs been in the locker room.
Oh yeah. They didn't bring the walkers out.
Rams penalty is on number 29, Austin Ansay. 2 minutes for interference. Ansay, 2 minutes for interference. Colorado State penalty at 4:01.
How are those batteries still working? That is what I want to know.
It's the last home game miracle. They just keep on plugging. And you know what? Actually, last time I talked to Mark, he actually talked about how he just turned the whole mic off instead of leaving it on to save some energy.
That definitely helps.
Good hit there by Hinchcliffe to play the body.
These microphones are amazing, but man, did they go through batteries.
Oh, yeah.
And I had to go with digital that had extended range in order to get up to us.
Shot with a rebound and wide open ice, but good defense by the Rams there. And that's going to go all the way down, but it is a power play, so Champagne's going to come out of his crease to play the puck. 51 seconds left here on the power play for the Colorado Buffaloes. 14:45 here in the game. 5-1 lead for the Buffalo over the Rams. And this is the last Rams home game. Unfortunately, it's a bummer. I wish we could do more.
I agree.
And we're going to have another penalty on the Rams for tripping right there. So that'll be a 5-on-3 the other way now in favor of the Buffalo for 32 seconds. And that just made this mountain go from Pikes Peak to Mount Everest.
Yeah, well, I don't know about Mount Everest, but definitely somewhere in the K range.
Yeah. We'll say, Pikes Peak to Mount Elbert? Is that the tallest one in Colorado?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. Long's Peak? Well, either way, 5-on-3 for the Colorado Buffalo here with 25 seconds left in the original penalty.
The nice thing about this game is no matter which way it
Rams
goes,
penalty is on number 12, Tyler Nelson. 2 minutes for boarding. Nelson, 2 minutes for boarding. Colorado State penalty at 5:29.
as I was going to say, the nice thing about this game, no matter how it goes, a Colorado team will win.
That's very true. Now, the state fans won't look at it like that, but, right off the post. But, yeah, no, for a neutral fan, that is 100% true. I completely agree with that. Good defense there by the Rams to keep the puck free. Dietrich playing well as well, and that'll kill the penalty. One of them. We're going to have 1:12 left on the other penalty. So now it's a 5-on-4, which drastically does help the Rams' chances of at least killing the penalty. Buffalo doing a good job keeping the puck in the zone as Jablin just keeps with it. Gets the puck out to the far circle now, closer to the blue line, and they're actually going to another penalty on the Rams. Might be on Sam Thrutchley, I believe.
Let's see where they're going to do the face-off here.
Nope, it's going to be on, excuse me, not Sam Thrutchley. That's going to be on number 25, Tyler Hinchcliffe. So we have a 5-on-3 for 44 seconds now. Good save there by Dietrich, and he's going to hold on to the puck. Shot by Hull. Dietrich makes a save, holds on to it, live see another day. 33 seconds left on the power play, the original one, so we have 1:45 on the second power play opportunity for the Buffalo. So 5-on-3 here for another 30 seconds. 13:04 left in the third period. 5-1 lead for your Buffalo.
The Rams penalty is on number 25, Tyler Hinchcliffe. 2 minutes for high sticking. Hinchcliffe, 2 minutes high sticking. Colorado State penalty at 6:41.
And there's another one that gets through.
So this is identical to last night. The Buffalo won 6-1. And wow, my goodness, I'm not too much to say other than a disappointing night for the Ram faithful and the Ram team. And disappointing for Scott, or for Jeff Degree as well. Not for Scott because he's neutral, but disappointing
Well,
for.
it's disappointing for me as well because I want to see the guys do well.
100%.
We've been with them all year.
Yep.
And I'm a Ram. I'm a fan of the Rams.
I think it'd be hard not to, after doing so many games for how many years have you been doing this now?
This is 3 or 4.
Okay. Yeah. See,
and this is not, but this is not surprising to me at all, and that's because the majority of the team are sophomores or freshmen.
Yep.
I mean, last year's senior class was devastating.
Yeah, I agree. We lost a lot of manpower.
Of course, this year is going to be painful too, losing Dax and Ansay and a couple of the other guys. They've really stepped up the last couple of years. So it's going to be interesting here come September what happens with the Rams hockey program.
One good thing I do know, I'm fairly confident in the Rams' ability.
Goal scored by number 11, Reed Gregory, with the assist to number 18, Luke O'Brien. Gregory from O'Brien, Buffalo's power play goal at 7:05.
I'm confident in who the Rams have as their goaltenders moving forward. Joe Morgan is an outstanding true freshman goalie. He's played a couple times this year. I don't want to call it a redshirt season because he has played, but he's definitely gotten between the pipes and he's gotten that good game time experience. And we also have Avery McDonald, and Avery is a solid goaltender as well. So I'm fairly confident. Yes, losing Dax is virtually losing a CSU hockey legend, but I am confident in who we have to not replace him, but kind of take the reins.
Sure.
That was a quick stoppage of play there, but Champagne gloved the puck and held onto it. And we do have a penalty on a Buffalo, so that's going to be matching penalties now. And the Rams will have a power play for about
73. Pippin Weisbeck, 2 minutes for boarding. Weisbeck, 2 minutes for boarding, Colorado penalty at 7:27.
Rams will have a power play in a minute for about 45 seconds. Misfired pass there. Rams take over. Davies with the puck now. And Champagne wanted to glove it and give it away, but holds on to it. Davies begging him, like, man, why'd you have to glove that? He's like, you're up 6-1.
You know, it's funny, as I said, a lot of the crowd is thinned out. I'm going to pan around here and I'll show you that it's you know, Josh now has room to breathe. And we got our camera back, our scoreboard camera back. But the crowd that we have here, in just a minute I'll show you what the folks to my right, the crowd we have here still would be considered the biggest crowd of the year.
Yes, definitely.
And a good third of the folks have left.
Yep. Good save there by Champagne. Off a good shot by a Colorado State Ram.
In just a minute, I'll show you the folks. Now, to our right is actually not thinned out as bad.
No.
That's actually still pretty full.
Kyle Riley takes the faceoff for the Rams, loses it after he initially wins the faceoff. Centering ice pass goes wide. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
I just went extra wide there to kind of show folks. So if you're in the vicinity, well, it's probably a little tight by getting down here, but you know, you come down and show the Rams some love, or go on over to CB Potts after the game, because I think the guys will be down there.
Mm-hmm. The of-age ones, which having a young team, not too many, but
well, that's true.
Errant pass there goes wide.
Mark may treat him to a milkshake.
Mark is a great guy. I honestly totally see that happening. Mark's been around here for years.
Well, both of his boys played for the team years ago.
Yep.
He was one of those parents who volunteered, and then after his kids graduated, he just kept volunteering.
Couldn't get rid of him. Puck's going to go all the way down to the Rams zone. However, no icing. 10 minutes and 38 seconds left in the game with a 6-1 lead for the Colorado Buffalo. Shot goes high and wide over the glove side. And I want to elaborate on that really quick. Mark has done such an amazing job here as the announcer. If you guys don't know who Mark is, he's the announcer for the Colorado State hockey team. And, you know, I'm not sure how many years he's done it, but, I mean, he's done a fantastic job.
I think it's like 10 or 12 years, honestly. I don't know the real number, but it's been a long time.
He's so faithful. He comes back every single year. He has a great announcing voice. Gets the crowd into it, gets the crowd pumped up. Oh, big hit there by your Colorado State Rams by Hinchcliffe. Absolutely leveling number 17, can't quite read the name of the Buffalo. And the Rams come up with the puck. .9:58 left in the game now. 6-1 lead still. And that was McAuliffe with the penalty for hitting Engel after he was not playing the puck. That's one of those can't let your anger get the best of you type deals, because that will draw a penalty every single time.
Yep.
So this is the Rams kind of, you're saying there's a chance moment here, because there's 10 minutes left in the game, down by 5, but you're on a power play. Coaches are always talking about climbing that ladder.
Buffalo's penalty is on number 17, Ryan McAuliffe. 2 minutes for cross-checking. McAuliffe, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Colorado penalty at 10:02.
So a bad pass by the Rams will go to the Buffs. The Rams will take possession after going around their own net. CSU Ram loses his stick, and that puck is going to be played off the boards by the Buffaloes. Dax Dietrich, is going to make a play. Sends the puck behind the net.
The student saw all of our technology here and wondered if we had an iPhone charger with us that he could borrow.
We love the students, but we definitely won't cater to the needs.
Well,
to a degree.
To a degree, we will. I mean, we already did that once earlier. We let a guy plug his phone charger into our power strip. But
hey, you bring your own charger, we might be nice to you.
That's just it.
Supply and demand, you know.
Do I have a charger in my bag if I want to dig it out? Well, maybe, but I'm kind of working here.
Yeah, we're on job right now.
Actually, the answer is maybe. I'm not sure. Did I unpack that bag from Vegas? I don't remember. That was a lot of fun, but man, it's a 2-day drive for me.
Oh, yeah.
Because I can't do the 14 hours alone. And when I was on my way back, I ran into a snowstorm in the mountains.
That's not where you want to be in the middle of a
So
snowstorm.
I'm sitting in Denny's in Grand Junction looking at everything going, do I have the right kind of tires? Because they put a traction restriction in place. I do.
Oh, really?
I
Okay.
had the right kind of tires. But I'm sitting there, going, and the Denny's wait staff is sitting there going like, are you nuts?
I can make it. I can make it.
It's 9 o'clock in a snowstorm and you've just been driving 8 hours. Are you crazy?
Oh, man. As much fun as that sounds.
Yeah, I went next door and got a room.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, goodness.
Headed out in the morning, and I'm glad I did.
Better safe than sorry at those instances.
Well, I've been here 18 years, and I still have problems with altitude when I go up that high.
Yeah, I agree with that. Good save by Champagne. Just under 8 minutes here to go, and 1 second left on the power play for the Rams. Let's see if they can do anything, because it takes, I want to say, 2 to 3 seconds for the player to come back onto the ice.
I tried to take Josh with me, but we both forgot about it.
Talk about dropping the ball. That one's on me.
Yeah, free trip to Vegas on Super Bowl weekend.
I don't know how much work I would have gotten done, to be honest.
Oh, it was fun. It was actually interesting, and actually being there, watching the game in the sports book floor of a casino was a hell of a lot of fun.
How many mad people did you see, and ecstatic people did you see after the win?
I didn't really see too many mad people, but there were some people who were happy. There were some people who were trying to stifle their happiness.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Well, and that's the thing is, I saw an ESPN tweet, and they were talking about how if you bet that the Eagles win the Super Bowl at the beginning of the year,
yeah,
you could win like $250,000 or something like that, which is just unreal.
Well, the Chicago Bears have 1,000-to-1 odds against winning the Super Bowl next year.
I'm voting on the Browns.
And I may or may not have put $20 down. I'm not saying.
Hey, not a big loss. You gotta cut your losses somehow.
I'm sorry, I'm an NFC guy. I grew up in Illinois with the Bears.
That's all right. No harm, no foul.
Well, I live in Colorado. This is Bronco country.
That is true. Painful to be a Bronco fan this year, though. Oh, my goodness.
It's painful to be a Bears fan.
Since what, 85?
You don't have to add a year. You really don't have to add a year.
Oh, man. Oh, man. That's all right. You guys, still had some of the best players in the entire league.
The Cubbies had a hell of a pickup today with baseball.
Oh, my. Darvish. What, a $400+ million contract?
130 guaranteed for up to 150 with bonuses.
Man, I should have been a pitcher. Good Lord.
Should have been a left-handed pitcher.
Yeah, seriously. Wow. And especially, not to be rude to him, no, disgrace towards him, but after the playoff run he had with the Dodgers where he was just awful, he virtually gave away the series. I guess he doesn't care anymore. He's like, let bygones be bygones and let me sign my millions of dollars away. Unreal. 6:40 left here in the game. It's relatively safe to say the game now.
Yeah, unfortunately. And it's sad that this is the final game of the season.
I would have loved to end my little career here with a win, but that's all right. That's me selfishly talking.
Well,
because I'm sure the players did too.
Yeah. Oh, I guarantee they did.
Yeah. Avs lost as well. The Colorado Avalanche played today against the Carolina Hurricanes in Carolina and lost the game 3-1 after scoring first as well. Guess the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree there. Max Engel with a chance here. Has to go backhand, easy save for Champagne. Centering ice pass, shot, save. Shot came from Liam Millar, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Oh, and now the tempers are starting to go. We get under 6 minutes left in the game here, and the pushing and shoving has commenced. Now, what's funny to me is the few fans in the stands that are the loudest, standing up, waving their arms, so most furious.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Those are the diehard ones. They're not going to leave no matter what.
Well, no, they're also not college age. They're like grandpa.
Yeah, yes, that's very true. And there's one CU fan in the thick of CSU fans that just claps every time.
Oh, yeah, he's brain dead. Not for rooting for CU, but for sitting in the middle of the Rams.
That's risky. I was going to say, that is some risky business right there, man.
No, root for who you root for. That's not the problem here, but, you're taking your life in your hands here.
Remember, these are college kids that are of age to drink and get mad when you cheer for the wrong team in their eyes.
Oh, sure. They're not drinking yet. They will be. Of course, then again, this is Colorado.
I was going to say, you'd be surprised.
There could be the herbal variety. In which case, no, there's not going to be so much, upsetness.
I was going to say, there's not going to be yelling and fighting with that.
No, except if you took the last piece of pizza. And then that's it,
We'll leave. This is complete speculation, folks.
It is.
Complete speculation.
And again, hate mail goes to Josh
Oh, man. I'm going to get the boot out of here. Oh, big hit on Liam Millar. After he gets a shot of, that shot rang off the post. Excuse me. Got excited, got my words tied. Big glove save by Champagne. Rams finally putting offensive pressure on the Buffalo, but at this point it may just be too little too late. Blake Davies puts on a nifty move there. Get the puck back into the Buffalo zone. 4:38 left in the game now. Rams still down 6-1, but not really playing like it. I think they're really, it's kind of setting in. This is our last home game of the season. Let's get the juices flowing and give it all we got right now. Good move there to keep the puck onside by Riley.
Well, the reality is, for some of these seniors, this will possibly be the last organized hockey game they'll play.
Yeah. On home ice. We do have...
No, I mean in their life.
Oh, well, yeah.
Because they might be able to get into some old man rec hockey here. But for the most part, their playing days of organized sport is done.
Yeah, and let me tell you, it's a sad day when that happens. It's, you go through all the morning workouts, the practices, the two-a-days, everything like that, and man, you complain. But once that's taken away from you, it's hard. It's something you give your whole life to and something you're obviously passionate about.
That's the downside to being a senior.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I hope all of these guys can go on. Don't get me wrong. Well, here we go. I didn't get the camera swung over in time for the shoving.
Austin Ansay really getting into it. Really getting into it.
The Zebras know that these two teams have a tendency to go completely nuts with each other, so they are jumping into the middle of any possible little altercation.
Oh, yeah.
They've done a really great job of keeping these guys in check.
Yeah, they have tonight. I mean, they all credit goes to them because they've done a really good job not being whistle happy, not doing it. They call the play that needs to be called, and they do a good job about it, and they're consistent. Even if a ref has bad calls, if they're consistently bad, that's forgivable. But if you're showing favor to one side of the team or whatever, no, these refs have done a fantastic job tonight, calling a very good game. And it's hard. It's hard being a referee. I read one time in the NHL level at least, they skate between 5 and 6 miles during the entire game, the entirety of the game.
I believe it.
I mean, they have to watch out for offsides, onsides, make that call. They have to watch out for flying pucks. I've been to NHL games where they get drilled with a puck, and that's just
Well, I've heard Dennis
watch.
Rodman talk about how if you play the full game in an NBA game, you'll run about 10, 15 miles.
Yeah.
back and forth.
Easy.
So the idea that these refs are doing 6 miles on ice, that's not hard to believe.
No, I mean, that, given they glide and stuff like that, but yeah, you have to be heads up hockey if you're a referee, for sure.
So that you're not heads up.
So yeah, exactly. 100%.
That puck will come out of nowhere.
Or so that you're not face down on the ice, knocked out by a puck. Yeah, exactly. Because I've seen it. Yeah, I was going to say I saw a referee get knocked out at an Avalanche game once, and he did not see the puck at all, and he dropped. He just dropped.
And that's so dangerous.
Oh, it's terrifying. It's like taking a fastball. I mean, the guy, I can't remember, it was Alex Ovechkin this year who won the fastest shot, I believe, in the NHL All-Star game, and it was 101 miles an hour. That's a fastball coming at your head. I mean, that's...
Yeah, no thanks.
No, thank you.
Let's see. So we got number 17.
Yeah, they're trying to figure everything out.
Actually, I'm not sure the 17 is for the Rams, because that was 29. I thought it was Ansay that I saw go in
It is
there.
Ansay. It's number 17 for the Buffalo, and Ansay for your Colorado State Rams.
Yeah, they got it backwards on this up on the scoreboard so far.
I think they're adding someone, though, because the door is... Yeah, they're adding number 4 for the Buffalo, so it's trying to see exactly what's going to happen. But right now, it is a power play chance for your Colorado State Rams.
And it's still 5-on-4. Or
because that's 2 minutes. You got the 5-minute majors for fighting. So those are the offsetting penalties.
I was going to say, we don't have 2 guys up there on the scoreboard here,
no,
so those must have been majors.
Yeah, they're majors offsetting. So
and at 5 minutes with 3:27 left in the game, I'm surprised they're sitting them down instead of just sending them to the booth and into the locker rooms.
Well, for Ansay's sake, I think they're going to let him sit this one just because this is his last home game.
16-28.
But 3:27 left here in a 6-1 game where the Buffalo have been in charge
On the
virtually the entire
17,
time.
Ryan will call of 2 minutes for slashing, and 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike. Rams penalty is on number 29, Austin Ansay, 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike.
So they're minor.
So the 2-minute minor for the Buffaloes is number 2, Brent Robinson.
And it doors open again. Dora, number 3 for the Buffalo, is going to have a seat here.
I can't keep track, Scott. They just wanted to have a party in the...
They got 3 Buffalo in that corral.
Standing room only again.
Almost.
Shot gets blocked at the point, and that's going to go dangerously into the Rams bench, almost taking out the assistant head coach.
He was having some choice words there over that last penalty, to the point that even the Zebras were starting to wave arms at him. So it's...
Yep.
I don't know what was said, but I don't know we want to know what was said.
I'm not very good at reading lips, and I don't need to.
The body language was enough.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not happy.
Buffalo's penalty is on number 3, John Dora, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Dora, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Colorado penalty at 16:43.
Well, they're trying to chip away here, find their shot, but so far he's just not giving them any opportunity.
Been no shots on net at all. It keeps getting blocked up front. Shot goes wide of the net that time, past Champagne's glove side. Oh, offhand pass. Riley had an open net. Shot, shot, goal. There we go. The first one went off the crossbar, and the second shot, which is the rebound, goes to Liam Millar, puts the puck in the back of the net. 6-2. We're starting that climb, Scott.
I see it. And there's not a lot of time left, but it's possible. I mean, we've seen 2 scores in under 30 seconds before.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I've seen 5, but no, 2 for sure.
Yeah, well,
I've seen 2.
Let's just worry about it 30 seconds at a time.
Exactly. And there's still 53 seconds left on the power play for the Rams. So they're not done yet. They're not done yet.
Now, if the Rams do pull this off, can you imagine how all those folks who left early are going to feel?
My voice would be gone, first of all.
Well, that's all right. You got tomorrow to recover.
Yeah, exactly.
I might get a call from your roommates even going, thank you.
That's fair. Don't have to sing in the church choir tomorrow either.
There you go.
We're all right.
Oh, well, no, that one I don't. That's a phone call I don't want.
Colorado State power play, goal! Scored by number 15, Dale Millar.
Chance there by Riley. Real close chance as he literally jumped up to stop the puck.
Rams power play goal at 17:35.
There we got Mark for the last little
Yeah.
bit there. The most important part, men's power play goal.
Yes, right.
Rams power play goal, excuse me. And with 9 seconds left on the power play opportunity for the Rams, I think that's going to do it. 1:19 left in the game now. 6-2, excuse me.
Well, that last goal was more about pride than actually trying to make it a run for it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's just trying to say, we can strike too. Boy, this young team, give them another year or two of seasoning. It's going to be a lot of fun.
You can see the light at the end of the tunnel. There is a bright light at the end of the tunnel, and it's not that far off. So, yeah, this year, a little bit disappointing, but in all honesty, they are going to be brought together, do really well this offseason, do really good work together this offseason. They know each other a little bit better now, everything like that. And they're going to be fun to watch. Rams making one final offensive push, saved by Champagne with 18 seconds left in the game. 6-2 lead. I'm not sure how to feel about the song playing right now. The song is talking about going down swinging. I don't know if that's
Well,
I don't know if that's in poor taste or not.
she has a sense of humor.
Yeah, I could. I don't know how the players feel, but I got a chuckle out of it.
Yeah, she has a sense of humor. The DJ,
Oh man.
she's a kick. And she's got that quiet librarian type of
Yep.
personality, too.
Yep.
Where you would not expect her to be making the jokes.
No, she doesn't talk much, but when she does, it's something funny.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
something funny that she says, and you're kind of taken back by it. You're like, oh, okay.
No, I love working with her.
She's great. She's great.
And the
100%.
whole volunteer team here has just always been wonderful with us.
Phenomenal.
I want to thank everybody with Epic, everybody with the volunteer team, the CSU Rams for letting us do this again this year. You, Josh, for coming back. This is great. We're going to miss you so much.
It's made, I want to say real quick, this has made my CSU experience just amazing. It's been so much fun to be a part of. It's been an honor. I want to thank you again so much for giving me the opportunity to work with you and alongside you, and even at some points letting me take the reins and try to put on a show the best I can. And it's really been...
That stupid power adapter. If it worked, it'd been fine.
It's really been fun and an honor. So, I mean, honestly...
Oh, no, thank you.
Thank you.
It's been my honor. And I'm looking forward to seeing your name in marquee here in future times.
One can hope, yeah.
When you're back home and you have some time, if you want to come up, anytime you'd like the mic.
I wouldn't miss it.
Anytime you'd like.
This is for me where it all began, so I'm really, really looking forward to it.
Well, folks, that is going to wrap up our coverage here tonight. This was the final home game of the season, so we won't be back again until September, which is really hard to believe. But
seriously,
fear not, we'll be back with the Rams next month as the CSU baseball team gets underway.
Yep.
We're going to be doing some games out from City Park here. It's a bit of an experiment for us. We haven't been able to do baseball in a few years. So I'm hoping it goes well. Not sure how many games we're going to be able to cover, but we're shooting for 10 this season.
There we go.
So as the Rams will sing, thank you for attending. We're going to go ahead and sign off. It's been a great season. I thank you so much for watching. On behalf of everyone, this has been Scott at Colorado Sports TV. Thank you again, and we'll see you next season.